going on, family? This is your brother here once again, DeAndre Riley, D.R.speaks, and today is day 16 of the 21-day journey to better in 21. I hope that you've been enjoying these messages. I definitely appreciate your feedback. I definitely appreciate your support. As always, stay connected. Go to DRspeaks.org and do me this favor, encourage others to join because we're getting better in 21 days. Today's subject is the road less traveled. Stop looking for the easy way out. Essentially, the road less traveled, my brothers and sisters, is the route that a lot of people, I guess, aren't willing to take. It is the road that maybe requires a little bit more commitment. It's not the easiest way. It's not the shortest way. It's not, the way that is most convenient. It often takes a lot more effort. It often takes a lot more work. It's a lot more difficult oftentimes. And it's a way that a lot of people aren't willing to go. It's a way that a lot of people aren't willing to take because in this society, in this world that we live in right now, oftentimes people search for the easiest way out. They're searching for the easiest way out in their marriages, in their relationships, in their education, in their businesses, in their ministries. And this mindset, this attitude, this perception often produces failure. It produces failure in your divorces. It produces failures in business. It increases the dropout rates. It makes more rebels in ministry and in business because people are always looking for the easiest way. So therefore, when hard times present themselves, they automatically throw their hands up and they give up. Now listen, don't get me wrong. I understand there are some situations where maybe, the business doesn't work, or maybe sometimes, you may have to switch the major. I get that sometimes. I mean, every once in a while, marriages, they fall apart. But if people would be more patient, they would have more success. If they would be more patient, guess what? You would probably find that things would get better, which this takes me to number one of my 3 points. Have patience. Instant gratification isn't always the best way. I mean, you got people, they want things instantly. They want it right away. You've heard it be said like this before, family. This is a popcorn generation. People want it right away. And I found out that the quick fix isn't always the solution for long-term success. Oftentimes, those things that we just kind of quickly put together, those things that we kind of quickly bandage, those things that kind of quickly make us feel good, those feelings only last for so long. Those fixes only last for so long. Those solutions only are temporary, and they often fall apart in the long run. We've often heard this also. There is no elevator to success. You must take the stairwell. And what ends up happening is a lot of times in life, we see people who supposedly blew up overnight. We see people that supposedly just burst onto the scene, but not realizing and understanding that these people may have putting hours after hours behind closed doors, planning and preparation and making contacts and connections to get them to where they are. The truth of the matter is, oftentimes the people that we think just made it overnight have been planning and putting in the time that is necessary so that when they get their opportunity, they make the best out of it. So have patience. When you're not getting the opportunities that you want and when doors aren't opening like you think they should be, utilize that time and be working on yourself, perfecting your craft, bettering yourself so that when the opportunity comes, you won't be getting ready, you will be ready. So have some patience. Number 2, be confident in your ability. Because a lot of people, they sell out. A lot of people, they compromise. A lot of people, they just allow things to happen in their life because they are not confident in who they are. They're not confident in the gift that God gave them. They're not confident in the abilities that God gave them. They're not confident in their education. They're not confident in their financial level, whatever the case may be. And so it causes a lot of people to do things and act out of character and act unseemly in ways that they know they should not be acting, all because they're not confident within themselves. But understand that what God gave you is more than enough. Because if it wasn't enough, He would have gave you more. Listen, like I said, God supplies all of our needs according to His riches and glory. Therefore, what you have is just enough to make it, is enough for you to be successful, is enough for you to get the job done, whether it's a little, whether it's not what you want, whether it's small or not what it is that you see other people with. Understand who you are and what you have are the things that can be utilized to help make you successful and make you better. Listen, do not settle for less. That's my next point. Don't settle. I talked about this yesterday. Don't compromise. Don't allow the itch to want to get things done fast to cause you to settle. Don't allow the lack of confidence that you have in your ability to cause you to settle. Don't get caught up on what everybody else is doing and it causes you to settle. But have some standards and have an expectation. Know what the dream looks like. Know what the vision looks like and pursue that. Because the worst thing we can do is be stuck with something because we acted out of character, we acted out of time, we're stuck with something that we know that we never wanted in the first place. That therefore, when the opportunity does present itself for us to walk into what it is that we always worked for, we got stuck occupying our space. So keep your space clear so that you can walk through the door that you need to walk through, so that you can have the things that you know that you've been working hard for. Again, have patience, be confident in who you are, and don't settle. And like I always say, you're going to get stronger, you're going to get better, more doors are going to open for you, and you'll walk into your greatness, you'll walk into your success, and you will ultimately be the person that you always wanted and dreamed and are destined to become. Listen, we're getting better in 21 days. D.R.Speaks. Peace. Be blessed.